Luckily, I just walked through the Kogo newsroom and I heard him saying it. They're like, coming up tonight, $1.6 billion. I'm like, holy smokes! I got to get to the gas station.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't have known.
Why is it that we all just assume Lotto can only be purchased at gas stations?
I don't know. It's just the easiest, the least line of defense.
It's
I think.
True. Yeah, I guess
you just walk in there.
20 on pump 2 and about $1 million of these Mega Million. I think I'm going to win for sure.
Did you go to a gas station last week on the day? They're so crowded and everybody in there's doing the same damn thing.
And everybody ends up buying, a hot dog on those rolly things. So it's working. Lotto works.
Parker Houston and the Aztecs. What would you do with $1.6 billion?
Let's see. Buy a lot of things with it. I'd probably give it to my parents, help out with all my free living I've been doing in their house the past 18 years. But I'd spend it wisely, invest a lot of it probably.
Is that something like you're even cognizant of? I remember during my playing career, the outside world, when somebody would say things like this, I'd be like, oh, I had no idea. Like, were you even aware until you heard our conversation that Mega Millions was over $1 billion?
No, I'm very, very stingy about my money. I save a lot of it. I spend minimal. It's just something that my grandparents and parents have told me that, not to spend it if you don't need to spend it. Just, keep saving it up, and, it's working out pretty well for me.
Is this becoming a tight end thing? Like Gronk doesn't spend any of his money, and now you're not going to spend any of your money? Is this some sort of tight end fraternity that I don't know about?
Tight ends are some very smart guys. So it could be the new thing.
Speaking of smart, and I enjoy watching you play, especially at the line of scrimmage with the blocking. We went over that many times, but also the passing game. People really underrate how difficult this is for a tight end. You not only have to know the entirety of the blocking offense, but you also have to know what responsibilities you have in the passing game. And there have been some wonderful opportunities for you, and they've been coming more and more as you've been catching more of these passes. What do you think the difference is year over year? Why are they coming to 82 more than they used to?
I mentioned in an earlier interview, I said I don't think, the tight ends, meaning me and Kahale, I don't think we get enough recognition for, he's receiving, I'm the blocking. But, if you watch Kahale, he out-physicals every dude he plays against on the line of scrimmage, and I can catch a ball surprisingly. Who knows? But it's kind of nice. I think the more playing time I'm getting, the quarterbacks trust me more. I really believe I got some really good hands. I try to catch everything that's thrown at me. So when I drive a pass, I'm really hard on myself. No matter if the quarterback says it was him, I always say it was me because there's always a way to catch the ball.
Parker Houston joining us, Mark and Rich. Okay, Parker. So. You grew up in Sparks, Nevada. What does this game mean to you? You got a bunch of friends coming?
Oh yeah, it means a lot to be able to go home and play in front of all the friends and family that I have there. It's really nice to see people I don't get to see a lot, and it'll be nice to have some friendly red and black faces in that student section on Saturday.
Is it any different playing in front of a crowd when people are going to be there in person? It's not every single game you get that opportunity. So is this one a bit different for you?
No, during games I really try to block out the crowd. So Saturday is going to be no different. I'm sure at halftime or maybe during warm-ups and after the game I'll see some people and go say hi, but during the game, it's all about the game. It's all about the run blocking. It's all about the pass catching. It's just I keep a straight mind during the game.
Parker, I'm getting a little bit more aggressive with my free Ryan Agnew campaign here, and I want to know what you guys think, because I know that San Diego State's not going to be a sling it type of an offense. That's not what I'm suggesting, but it seems to me he makes plays with his feet. When he throws the ball, it very often is complete. I like the guy. Why is the passing offense seemingly not throwing the ball more?
It's because of our identity. We're a run first offense. We got a lot of guys. We have all our offensive linemen are very aggressive physical dudes who love moving the rock. So we try to play off of that, and we have great tight ends. We have receivers who don't care if they get their hands dirty with blocks, and we got a unselfish quarterback who doesn't mind handing the ball off. But in the sense where we should get our we're really good with the quick game. We're really good with short passes, and to see a little more of that, it might mean more success. It might mean a little less success. So it's always kind of a wish-wash situation.
You started the season with Juwan Washington out of the backfield. He got tons of reps last year backing up Rashad Penny. This season, he goes down. Then Chase Jasmine's been banged up. And so 3 freshmen got the majority of the handoffs last week against San Jose State. Has that impacted the running game? Is it difficult to block up front for sort of a revolving door at running back behind you?
It's actually kind of nice. I mean, we get a lot of fresh legs in there, so sometimes they even make us look good if we miss a blocker, if we got the wrong leverage or something. But to have those 2-star running backs go down and have to rely on true freshmen and redshirt freshmen, it's in the back of your head. But in the end, you just got to do your job because you know that they're going to do theirs. They're going to hit the hole. They're going to break the big ones. As an offensive line, tight ends, and the receivers, we keep focused on what our job is, and we just do our job so the backfield can do theirs.
Parker, based on that win over San Jose State, where everyone was, hoping for a better performance, maybe thinking of an easier win. I know no game is easy, but what did Rocky Long say? We were having a discussion yesterday about whether or not there's such thing as a bad win. What do you think?
No, I mean a win is a win. Watching the film yesterday was, definitely not fun. It was a lot of ugly, a lot of missed blocks, a lot of miscommunication. But in the end, we persevered to win the game. And yesterday during practice, I think everybody kind of realized that something clicked. Our inconsistency is what's killing us. Our defense has been saving us too much. Our offense has to get going. And so during practice yesterday, I saw a lot of good things, a lot of talk, a lot of communication. Guys were having, I think guys were having fun again, just doing what we do. And so I'm really hoping that continues throughout the week and it translates on Saturday.
Man, I love to hear that. I said this yesterday. I'm curious your thoughts on it. I said that was their best win of the season last week against San Jose State because it feels like a loss. And anytime you can suffer a loss and learn from it, that's a great thing. But anytime you can suffer a win and it feels like you can learn everything from it because you basically survived that win, right? It's an amazing thing. Do you feel the same way? Was that maybe the best win, even though it was against lesser competition and it was such a close game?
I mean, it's kind of hard to explain, but I mean, like I said, a win's a win. It's a learning point for us. It kind of exposed our weaknesses as a team, and it gave us something to work off of to get better, which is a huge plus for us. I mean, it showed, it showed our coaches some things, it showed the players some things. It was kind of enlightening for us to, struggle. But, we'd like to get away from that. We'd like to, start being the San Diego State Aztecs that we're known as.
Parker, good luck this week. Say hi, obviously have fun with the whole family, and keep the streak going, man.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, there he goes. Parker Houston, the tight end.